Well, I didn't go buy a harness this weekend, but this will be a little safer than the 2 wraps around the waist. Sorry, Clay. Today I'm going to try to get up there and close in some of the soffit space so I can finish the chinking along the top cords of the trusses. Need a safety harness for my drill now. We had a good weekend on Marketplace. I picked up this table saw, which I needed, $20. Picked up this wood stove. It's just gonna be temporary, probably in the log cabin, and then we'll put it in the pole barn, but that was from a friend, so he gave that to us. Thank you very much. Mahogany tongue and groove. Oh, these are like $115 a board. No, I'm just kidding. That's pine tongue and groove, and then we stained it with rustic timber with help from my son. Thank you, buddy. So that's ready to go up in the soffit. And possibly my favorite purchase was this insulated stovepipe. Brand spanking new 6-inch. That stuff's really expensive. A guy was getting rid of it. Got a deep discount on that. Let's get this stuff unloaded. I think this will work. Every time. Paint these black. There we go. All right, let's see if this old saw works. I haven't even tested it yet. Here's the on switch on this old beast. Oh, no. Hear the blue eddy? It's beeping. Oh, I think we found something the blue eddy can't handle. And I probably should have tested that before I took it out of the truck. I'm gonna have to load it back in the truck and do this at home. Look at the tiny motor on that compared to this. Yeah. It won't be today, but I'll get this back home, and we're gonna use this rough cut for the dormers, the gable ends, but also for window trim. Might start selling these on the old YouTube page. What if the old generator's gonna run that saw? Maybe old gas power. We can get the thing started. 1, 2, 3. You think I'm doing that on purpose? I promise you, I'm not. I wish I was. Nope. Overload. Great. Load it up in the truck. Maybe tomorrow. I can't believe that pumpkin didn't get eaten. Must be poison. Poison pumpkin. Deer probably too well fed around here. Yeah, I think those will look good. It'll all look a lot better once this fascia board gets covered. I hadn't ordered the metal on that yet. I hadn't decided what I wanted to do because it's a 12-inch fascia board, and Menards doesn't really have an edge, a bottom edge that covers that high, so I might piece together something, but I think it's all going to be metal at some point. But we'll keep working here on this other side and should be able to get that done, and then we got to chink right here along that upper edge and then chink some spots up there. Gonna hit 70 a couple times this week. Yeehaw! Let's see. How does this work? Now, I don't even think about trying to steal this idea, you guys. If I start seeing these for sale online, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Hey, whatever works. Fully adjustable too. Something's twisted. How can you tell, right? Safety first. What a beauty of a day. Eh. What? Like I haven't done anything yet? Oh, I just got that blue chair, so all I do is sleep now. Oh, wow. Real aggressive around that no-taped area. Oh! That is caught on camera. Look at that right there.
Oh, big whoop. Are you done, Mom?
Where else did she get it, Bo?
I know.
No, really good job, Mom. Keep up the good work. Well, there'll be a little gap in the video there. Finished the day out, chinking, as you can see, working up that truss. I haven't decided what I'm doing in those triangles yet, but we might find out tomorrow. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll be happy when this tall stuff's done. All right, here we go. Number 5. 5th 5-gallon tub. Oh man, so nice out. Have I said that this week? Wow. Starts chilly for like the first hour and it just heats up. Floating on air and you look across the room at me. Just like to moisten it when I open a fresh pail or I haven't used it in a while. It seems to help with suction. Been running so dang long. But when you don't, since my follow plate didn't work, that's what I get. I always have a mess on my hands at the nozzle, but oh well. All right, there we go. There's the morning's work. There hasn't been a whole lot of recording just because I want to really concentrate on what I'm doing up there. Pretty high off the ground. Even though I have that tested safety harness, I really don't want to test it from up there. Let's eat and we'll catch up with you after lunch. All right, after lunch, and we're still in the sun over here, so let's go explore our options for this triangle space. Take our mock siding down and see if we can figure something out. Scratch my roof. Now, I've got the rough cut, but I also have those tongue and groove scraps. I don't know what would look better there. Maybe the tongue and groove. Now I got to make a couple of triangles that fit those. Matter of fact, that doesn't need to be that big. Oh, looky. Oh, I love it. All right, we'll go probably put a cross piece in the hole. This should be a little smaller than the hole, so I won't have to trim, but I'll chink around it. I mean, that fits in with what we got going on, right? I think we'll do it. You guys think Joanne will like it? I did not approve this with Joanne. Just kind of went with it today. I didn't think I'd get that all in and done today, but sure happy I did. And then we're gonna get lower. Lower is better when we're talking about ladder work, up and down that thing. I don't know how many times today, but we're getting close to being done the high stuff, so that'll be awesome. Don't know how I'm gonna finish off above that ridge pole yet, but I think something will come to me probably when we get to the fascia board cover too. All right, I'll quit yakking. I'm out of here. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Thursday already. Boy, this week's gone fast. Great couple of weather days here, and then next week's turning cold, so I got to get this chinking done. It can't set up in the freezing cold weather week, so I got to get it done today, tomorrow, and then whatever I don't finish, we'll come back this weekend and do it. Huge thank you to all the subscribers, the old subscribers that watched my recap video and helped push that to new subscribers. Really seeing a dramatic increase in subscribers from that video. Really a big increase. And then my views, they're almost a third of the way to that Pirates recap video. So I think he has somewhere around 75,000 views. Still no word from YouTube whether they're gonna take that down or whatnot, but we're at 25,000 in just a couple of days. And then an extra special thanks to Robert and Paul for recently becoming members of Massey's Log Cabin. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I gotta go chink. Ooh, so close. Let's just finish that puppy up right there, eh? Not supposed to chink in the hot sunlight, but I kept my run short and finished it up. Can you see that?
Oh yeah, that looks really cool.
If I would do it again, I would build the front porch out at the same time as I built the cabin. I just didn't think about it. But it would have been so much easier to finish everything if, you know, I had a porch right here in the front like I plan to do in the future. Chinking, staining, sanding, all would have been much easier. All right, next step. A couple weeks ago, I had that idea of using black chinking around the exterior of the windows. I reached out to Aaron, and that same day, he got these out to me in the mail. So sent me a case and these tubes. I look forward to trying this product up there on the window. The link for Weatherall products is in my description. Well, here's my first attempt. It's a little different to work with because you're trying to get it to adhere in a smaller area and then from to the metal or vinyl, whatever that is, and then to the wood. But just try to think like water, and if I hit this, you know, I try to build up my corners so it's going to run off, and you know, I think it's going to work in this application up here. Need to smooth the edges and then continue on to our next one. I'm feeling pretty strong today with this muscle shirt. Right back over the hill, probably. There you go. That ain't going anywhere. Well, we've learned a valuable lesson here today.
Plug your table saw in before you take it out of the truck bed.
Come on, back up a little. Totally safe. That's done. I don't know if you saw, but I'm dealing with a little bit of mold on the inner parts of that pile, and I didn't even go down to that second stack. I couldn't take any more distress today, so we'll check out the rest of that rough cut lumber tomorrow. But I can't believe it had mold on it. I mean, undercover in the dry climate we're at, man, that must have been some wet stuff. But the rest, this stuff looks really good. I hope not too much of it's ruined. We'll have to figure something out, like usual. But this thing works awesome. Best 20 bucks I've spent in a while. I tested it out a little bit, and well, got a lot more to cut, so I better get to it. Did 2 different sizes, a lot of them in 4 because that just split them right in half, but then I did 5-3 just in case some of those bigger windows. I think I might want to go with a 5, like on the top and the bottom. Look into that tomorrow. We'll see you in the morning. Happy Friday. Started with a very minor drone crash. Taking off, was trying to go straight up and didn't see that huge tree. I think it's all right though. You okay, buddy? Sorry about that. Try that again if we can. All these boards have at least a little bit of mold on them. I sprayed this one yesterday. That's where I sprayed it, so not a whole lot. Didn't take too much of it off. So that's a bummer. And let's go check the rest of the pile. Looks really good, and but what lies under the surface? Yeah, happy Friday. Oh. Mold, no mold. 2 piles. See what I'm noticing? Most part, this was getting enough air, no mold. The inside two were not getting enough air. Mold. I guess lesson learned for next time. I was thinking last night maybe it'd be worth investing in a planer. Then I could save all these boards and they'd be nice and smooth so I could use them for my inside trim. This is great for like exterior stuff, but my interior window trim, I think I wanted something smooth anyway. So maybe this is just like, you know, the nudge to go buy another tool. Joanne? Anybody ever bought the Harbor Freight Bauer planer? I looked at them last night. Decent review. For someone on a budget, Bauer planer from Harbor Freight be a good planer just to clean these up and smooth them out, get the mold off. Let me know if you have experience with that planer. I'm not hand sanding them, I know that. All right, there's the damage, 44 boards. So that's over half the cost of a discount planer. Can't find any on a marketplace, so I think right now that's what we're gonna lean toward. The good news is the forecast next week has changed and then nights are gonna be a little warmer. So chinking around my doors I still have to do. And then a couple of spots up there, but really not too much, but I don't have to rush into it today or this weekend. And then some more good news is this turned out really nice. 2 coats of rustic timber from Weatherall on there and then finished with the UV Guard 2 and it adds a little shine to it. So I think that's gonna just look excellent around my windows and I might try some of that today. Tune in next week. We're gonna show you how to measure a rough opening for a window. And then the following week will be proper rough cut lumber storage. All right, it's strictly temporary. I haven't got it all notched out, but I wanted to make sure that's what we wanted to go with for trim style. I kind of like it. As always, see what the boss thinks. I still haven't moved this since I unloaded it, so I suppose we better move it. Keep it out of the rain, don't want it to mold. I'm not feeling very strong though today. It doesn't have wheels. I haven't decided totally what I want to do with it yet. Whether I want to clean it up and put it in the cabin or just move it to the pole barn now. We haven't bought a stove, but we want a really good stove for the cabin, like an efficient one that's gonna burn for a long time. Tube number 2, window number 3. Pirates, 78,000. CCC, 41,000 and counting. Not trying to brag. I haven't seen a video take off like this, well, ever. So it's kind of exciting. I've been putting out videos for a long time now. So when you get one that gets a little traction and goes outside the norm, it's pretty cool. Ah, great, you guys. Looks like we got a problem with raccoons around here. Chinked around these two, and then we're chinked around the bottom half of these two. Didn't plan on going to the real top today, but it's like the perfect day for chinking. No sun, 70 degrees, and with that cold weather coming, I guess I gotta get up there and finish it up. And of course I moved my ladder extension too, so I'll go get that and then we'll harness up. One of these days I'm expecting to come out here and this not to be flat. That almost went over. The guy left his water and chinking gun at the top of the ladder and I almost paid for it. All tangled again. that'll about wrap things up here. Wow, what a week. But I really foresee things picking up next week. Getting some doors in, getting the windows done, getting the outside window trim started, and then really starting to make this thing look like a house. I gotta get home, get this video edited, and we'll see members tonight, subscribers tomorrow. But you're both equally important. Get out of here.